Hey.
Hey.
What's cracking?
What is up, my Zudes? What is up?
What's cracking?
Ah, dude.
My Zudes? What is up? Hey, what's up?
Oh.
What the hell is up, dude? It's that time of year. It's spooky season.
Okay. Someone didn't floss before the show, man. He's got something stuck up in his lips, bro. He's over here
Spooky
smacking his
season.
gums, just like.
Spooky.
Yeah, I know we eat for the show, but damn, bro. You gotta make sure you're good.
big ass torta.
Torta. I know it's torta season, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I
most
was just
def.
having a good old time the other day. Some tortas. It was great. It was
Hell yeah,
great.
dude.
It was
Hell
good.
yeah, dude. Cheers to tortas, bro.
Cheers to tortas.
Fucking shit.
How
Link.
clink? We don't want to clink over the electronic.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh nice. You just like don't burp into the mic.
All right. So what is up, my Zudes? How you doing?
Oh, you know, fucking pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
it's that time of the year. Everything's getting rainy and wet and moist and damp and
Oh, I know.
dingy and dark and flooding.
You know, it's like the fucking sun
Gushing.
comes up late and then it goes
Yeah.
down early. So you're just like living in darkness,
Yeah.
in an eternal state of depression. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
So who the fuck are we?
Oh yeah. So for those that don't know, we're the Zudes.
We're the
Ho!
Zudes with the dunes.
I'm Adrian. Yeah, Zudes with the Dunes this week. Adrian Gutty. I am a comic book creator and sometimes musician. Yeah. And then we got Crispy Grooves.
It's me. It's Crispy Grooves. I make music. I play guitar and stuff, and I'm a douchebag. And I'm here today to make ZUDECAST.
Sick.
Yeah.
And then we got
And then
Robert.
there's me. I'm wearing a gray sweater and black
It's
pants.
very NPC meme.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
We all on it today, bro. We're all hyped.
No,
You know
we
what?
good.
Yeah, it's
We
time,
good.
it's time to
Get the-
chug
get the
some
Red
bull,
Bull.
dude.
Get the
The
bull
bull.
Let's
Grab
go.
the bull by the horn.
Grab the bull by the.
by the balls. All right.
Ooh.
So yeah. Yesterday, actually, for those who don't know, was my birthday, and we were all hanging
birthday.
out, getting a little trippy, and smoking weed and drinking. I got some sushi.
To ya.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
I know my my room.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Go on.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, so we were all hanging out and doing that. We watched Dune, and we're gonna talk about it
Dune.
here today. We're gonna review the worms, bro. The behavior of the worms.
So really a movie about worms, you know.
Yes, it's
That's all-
only
that's
about
all it's
worms.
about.
That's
The
all.
worm biology, bro.
The
That's,
worm politics are crazy, bro.
Yeah, the worm,
Yeah.
the worm, sex scenes go crazy too. So yeah, they just, but they're all asexual sex scenes. You feel me? So the worm is just like, just like splitting itself.
Doing that little Ouroboros deal. Or
Yeah, yeah.
Just packing itself deeper and deeper.
That's
Just,
true.
I'm a fucking, I'm a nasty slut, aren't I?
That's true. How do the worms reproduce?
They
A-
fuck themselves.
Asexually, like
Wow.
real worms.
By budding.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Twas
that-
not a joke.
That didn't
good,
happen in the movie, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
I mean,
Spoilers,
If
that
you
doesn't
imagined hard enough.
We talked about, all right, Rule 34 ability of Dune. Let's go.
Zero.
That's where you're wrong. I mean, well, this is the internet we're talking about, so I mean.
Well, we
anything.
described the one situation. I think we already covered.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
the-
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
good.
the-
All right.
Let's we'll get to some Dune talk, some Dune tang.
Some Dune Tang.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, what's up? Dune's like,
What's
what's
cracking?
cracking?
What's cracking? We got
what's been going
visuals
on?
up, or is this just our camera?
Yeah,
pic?
you
Oh,
know.
there we go.
Oh yeah, what's
Oh, what's up? Like I said, it's my birthday. It's popping. I did my 250th post on the Cosmic Lore. I'm very stoked about that. Quite a milestone. I'm like, yeah, buddy. Almost. It's a quarter of 1,000. So
Hell yeah,
one day
dude.
I'll have enough content to do 1,000 posts.
Just gotta try harder.
Yeah, just gotta try harder and do
Yeah.
better and not suck so much. You know, don't be
That's-
lazy.
that's
The classic artist struggles. You know.
Same.
I know, right?
So-
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah,
though.
no, it's good, bro. I should have put it on here, but I did a piece too, and I want to get that shit printed on a big poster board, dude, because I was pretty proud of it. But Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm excited at that. I'm 26. I'm going through changes.
Oh yeah.
In my
Wait,
life.
I got you some shit. Fuck, it's in
You're
my car
about
still.
to hit puberty too, though. So.
I'm about to
Oh,
hit
nice.
puberty 3, bro. I
Ooh.
already did hit puberty 2 right now. Puberty
Jesus.
3 is where you just start fucking shutting down, bro.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right, you're gonna go into fucking your engine light's gonna come on. That's it, bro.
Suddenly you're like, why my peep is so small?
It's when you begin to die.
Hey,
The
I wa-
regression.
I was in the pool, okay.
Yeah.
That's why. What about you guys? What's up here? What's cracking?
God.
Not much. I mean, you know,
It's just grind season, bro.
It's
It's
grind
pumpkin
season.
spice season. It's grind season. We
Mhm.
chilling.
Yeah.
just working,
Yeah, I feel you, man.
getting ready for some Halloween gigs. You know,
Yeah,
got
Halloween
some,
gigs.
some fun Halloween gigs coming up this weekend.
We got
yeah.
we got the Halloween house show here, the Zood party, bro. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a Zood party Halloween show.
Yeah, if you want to come through, DM us at the ZUDECAST on Instagram. Or not at the ZUDECAST, just at ZUDECAST.
ZUDECAST.
I made the account and I got the shit wrong.
Come on now, get it together.
Oh,
Come to
Actually,
the
you know what?
party.
Let me go fucking grab the shit that I got you. Yeah.
yeah. Let's yeah.
That'd
All
be
right, we'll fill
hilarious.
the air. We'll
Guys,
fill
stall for like 2 seconds. Let's take a sec.
We're
I gotta
good.
grab the card.
It'd be amazing if it's literally just like a giant fucking shit inside of a box.
That'd be wild. That'd be kind of sick,
Like,
actually.
Still steamy.
Just like
It's like
moist.
I made this for you earlier. I hope you like it.
Man, I'm good off that. That sounds like a terrible gift.
Meal
it's
just what I wanted.
Yeah, man. Damn, my fucking. So I went and got dinner with my family yesterday, though, man.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers, they got to the sushi place before. I love them though. I had a good time, obviously. But they got to the sushi place before me, and then they were like there for like 10 minutes, like, "Hey, where are you? Like, you're supposed to be here." And I was like, "You guys didn't even tell me you're on your way yet." Okay, I was like, "It's my bad. I'm running late." I was like, "Order me an asahi and like some dragon rolls, and we'll be good, right?" And then, so by the time I get there, I'll be ready. And then when I got there, all they ordered was a round of sake bombs for themselves. I was like,
Nice.
damn, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all are freaking taking the sake bombs without me on my birthday. It was good, though. It was chill. Yeah, we were definitely the loudest family in there. Loudest, most
Yeah.
obnoxious.
I have no doubt.
I was like, man. I was like, we're so
Yeah,
bad.
with
We might
what,
as
like the 5 of you guys?
yeah, 5 of us. I was like, we're so bad. We might as well be Italians, bro. For real. Nah.
Telling you what.
Italian, the Italian job, something like that.
I want an Italian job.
I want to travel, but you know the world's all locked down right now. and
Yeah.
making you do the medical science.
It's so weird
Oh.
having all these cameras placed all over the place because, like, I don't know which one to look at when I'm trying to make a point. And then,
Ah, wait, this one right here.
Batman poster, bro.
Fuck yeah,
Black man.
the OG, dude. I appreciate
Is he
it.
Asian?
What is Adam West Asian? Is that what you just asked me?
Well, I just looked at him through the TV and through
Oh.
a mask.
With the freaking gorillas, dude. Thank you.
Got you feeling good.
I appreciate it. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'll put this one. Thank you. Fuck yeah, dude.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang that gorillas one up in my room, or maybe we can hang it in here. Actually, that shit's sick though. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah, brother. Fuck yeah. So yeah, you wanna
Yeah.
keep the ball rolling?
Got that shit at the cave, bro.
Oh, the
The
cave.
cave's the spot.
Yeah, cave's lit. We gotta do it. We gotta do a cave hunt sometime and just like buy a bunch
Yeah.
of shit and then talk about it. Talk about what we got.
Dude,
Yeah.
I could do that for the fucking I've just been buying CDs, man. I'm old. That's how I know I'm old. I'm just like, yeah, CDs, brother. Because I've just been door dashing a lot and trying to just spice it up a little bit. And I was like, man, I've spent like $100 on CDs in the past like week, like a fucking dumbass. But you know what? I got like a dozen of them shits,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Like just having the physical copy. It's nice. It's nice, and then it's like I keep forgetting that I turn my car off, and then I come back to it, and it's just like John Coltrane solo, like blaring, like from when I like the last second that I left off. He's like, let's go.
Yeah, just like
I'm just
halfway
like,
through
damn.
a 5-minute sax solo.
Yeah. That's the classic shit right there. Just been, I don't know. It's kind of nice when you just have an album and you just kind of like listen through it instead of just like bullshitting around on
Like,
Spotify.
Bro,
you
that
know?
solo though is like a meth fueled fucking like panic attack.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's like amazing.
It's like
Yeah.
what clowncore is all about,
Or
bro.
it's
like
like,
it's like taking it up to that jazziness, bro. That
It's like what's it called? A fucking
it's like the
fuck.
opposite of smooth jazz. It's like
No.
coarse jazz.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
It's like
Well, no.
sandpaper jazz, bro.
Hey man, that's some pretty straightforward Coltrane too. He's got some extra weird shit, man, dude. Especially like in the '60s and '70s and shit, like when all the free jazz shit was getting out there, like
Oh yeah.
that shit is beyond psychedelic. Where you're just like, what the fuck?
Free my nigga jazz.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I feel it. He been locked up way too long. All right.
So what's on the slideshow here for today?
Well, the first thing we got some Dune, so we can talk about some Dune. We should probably not go super heavy on the spoilers because it like just came out, but you know,
we'll let you know when there's
Yeah,
gonna
we'll let
be
you know.
spoilers. There's not like really even too much to. I mean, sort of. I mean, well,
Yeah.
actually, there's a couple deaths, but you know, I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah, it's all.
Not gonna say who.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah, right. Everyone dies.
Yeah,
Just
basically.
Avengers: Infinity War. Everyone's dead. First
They
movie.
all die. Now you can't be upset.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is I think a lot of people have been waiting for this BZ right here, man. Freaking
Yeah.
Dune, classic sci-fi.
I didn't really have much expectations going in,
Mhm.
honestly, but it was like orders of magnitude better than I imagined it
Yeah,
could possibly be. You
it was
know what I
really
mean?
good.
Like
I thought.
it really is. Like we were joking around. We were saying like it's the grown man Star Wars for sure,
Kinda,
and
yeah.
like I was definitely getting like that vibe where like this very much so is like it's not just like a bang pow boom sci-fi story. Like
Right.
it's a slow burn. Like and like I don't know. This entire movie was basically, especially because that was the '80s movie, which is kind of a hot mess too. But like this whole movie was basically like the first half of that movie too, you
Mhm.
know. So it really takes its time, and I really appreciated that. I thought it was cool to have a movie that's not just fucking like, you know, kind of stupid, just throwing stimulation at you. You know, this
Right.
movie really
Yeah.
breathed and gave you a sense of awe.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
things I thought like was a key marker of the entire film was the pacing in particular and the consequence of actions. So like in Star Wars, you know, people just die left and right and it's like, oh, whatever, he's just gone, he's just a random side NPC, but in this one
Yeah.
you like it makes you feel bad about it. You're like, holy shit, like
Yeah,
it's really fucking going down right now and it's like not going to end well. Like
Yeah,
the heroes aren't going to necessarily escape just because they're virtuous and the power of love and all that
Right.
fun, happy stuff,
right,
Like,
right.
you know.
Well, especially like too, like it's like I feel like the sense of like personal kind of connection to like the scale of the shit that's going on. Like
Mhm.
Star Wars and like other sci-fi, there could be kind of a disconnect where it's like there's what's the big event that's happening like, you know, between like factions and shit. And then there's like what your characters are up to. You know, your characters are running through hallways blapping fools. That's, you know, kind of the more of a fun thing, you know, but you don't really
Mhm.
realize like the sense of like, oh shit, like I have like a big like role and responsibility and
Right.
shit. Like, you know, like the dad, like Oscar Isaac on this was a really good because you know they're like they come from like a noble house and like on this planet, and then they're getting, for those who don't know the plot, basically they're getting commanded by like the emperor of space or whatever to go take over Arrakis, which is, you know, like this it's rich with these minerals that they need to fucking use for space travel and stuff.
Yeah, the entire planet is made of drugs and
Yeah.
sand.
Whole
So,
drug planet.
yeah.
It's pretty
Sounds kind
lit.
of dope.
It's pretty sick. I wouldn't really want to go there though.
No.
It was pretty ugly. Looked hot. Dude, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. It's like you can
Well,
fly a
You know, I
spaceship.
mean, you
Yeah.
sniff enough gasoline, you start seeing things.
There
That's
you
true.
go.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah,
go.
so the other component is it's not just drugs. It's a key component in how they produce their space fuel,
Fuel,
more or
yeah.
less. So vital and very lucrative.
It's like if the whole planet was made of weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Or
just like,
like-
we're building cars out of hemp.
Yeah,
or
the
oil,
or the
bruh.
oil is hemp.
Yeah.
Like you can make oil out of hemp or like gas out of hemp instead of
I mean,
Oh, really?
hemp's
ethanol?
supposed to be
Yeah.
stronger than steel, right? Like after
Oh yeah, when you
depending
bind
on
it
how you
tight enough,
manufacture
yeah.
it,
I mean, like ethanol and shit is made from like corn or something. Or I'm
Corn
probably
liquor.
butchering it right now. Yeah,
I feel you.
or not Yeah, but I mean, you can extract shit from a bunch of different plants to make fuel.
Yeah.
Because it's just carbon shit. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah. Could be
So
tight.
yeah. I like something that this kind of reminded me of too, though, is like Avatar. How it's like the same kind. It's not like, obviously it's sort of like what's like this movie's almost like an event. You know, it's like a big like thing. Like, you know, this, I feel like it's something like so different and so like big in scale from like all the other movies that come out right now. And like, you know, even just all like the shots, like, you know, when they finally like are flying like over the desert and shit too. Like, it's just like this movie's trying to like just show you some beautiful visuals. It's not even like just trying to like really just like shove shit down your throat. And I got the vibe from like Avatar, the same kind of sense of awe where it's like, oh, we're like on an entirely different fucking world here. Like the rules are different.
I feel like Avatar definitely had a little bit more of the like Michael Bay-ness to it with the
definitely.
But this one, it's like it relied a lot on just huge like wide angle shots and just the beauty of like natural landscape. Nothing that you couldn't find here. Like, you know what I mean?
I even think that the ship designs and all like the sci-fi stuff was very minimal, which I think worked in its favor too, though, because then like the focus is more so on like the character shit.
Well, it's very like design driven too, because it's an industrial like mining planet essentially. So most of the transportation modules you see are going to be very work oriented, and someone's knocking on our door. But yeah, all the ships and modules you're going to see are very work oriented. But when you go up into space, you can see that the design changes a lot to be more aerodynamic and space suited, so you can do long distance travel.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think one thing that's really cool about it is that it, you know, in Star Wars or something similar to that, it's like, oh, quick, let's go to the ship and fucking dip out of here and blast off, go hyperspace or whatever. But on this, it's like, all right, we stuck out here. Like, there ain't no getting off this fucking shit ass desert planet. It's like, I don't know, because it's like we're space royalty, basically. Like, I'm the Duke, ooh, but it's like your life still sucks. Like, it's not that dope. Like, you're just like, it's like, all right, time to get this gas or get this fucking spice out of the earth. And I think this is kind of a shitty deal. Like, I don't know. I signed up for it. They made it sound dope, but
that's
it's
why
kind of ass, bro.
Got sent to that shit ass planet at the behest of the Emperor.
It's like they just bought a house sight unseen. They're like, we got to get out of here. Let's move to Wyoming or whatever. And then it's like, oh fuck, we got to like
farm and work the farm and shit.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was cool. There's the fucking there's the Atreides is the main house or whatever, and then there's the Harkonnens, which those motherfuckers were weird, bro. Everybody's all like pasty and like they were doing like massive human sacrifice at one point. Minor spoilers. Oh, that's right too.
There wasn't a lot of sun there.
Well, was that one scene? Was that on their planet or was that on Arrakis? But they were faking it, like they were recreating it.
No, that was on their home planet. Because then afterwards, well, during that scene, everybody was kind of talking, but they were discussing their like invasion plans, basically.
Okay, because they got kicked off, so now I got to come back and fuck shit up.
Well, because I don't want to like go too hard, but supposedly like in the second movie or whatever, you know, that whole ordeal is gonna continue. You know, this is what the whole trilogy is gonna be based on, I would imagine.
Right.
I don't think that's too much of a spoiler because they're kind of like the main antagonists there. You find pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, look at Dave Bautista's face on the poster, by the way, man. That's just something else. He's going in right there. He's just like,
Okay, here's a spoiler warning though. All right,
let's go.
So major spoiler warning: when they're plotting their invasion, and like towards the end of the movie, he has that vision again when he's in the tent with his mother, right? And he's talking about how they're going to their home planet, right? So they invaded Arrakis just because they wanted to fuck their shit up there and be like, nope, this is mine. But then they're like, all right, we're gonna end your bloodline entirely. So they're going back to their home planet to eradicate the rest of their people. And that's why he kind of lost his shit and like fucking freaked out at his mom. He was like, God, this is way too much to handle because this is all in my name and you fucking put me in this position.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's like, okay, so one of the big elements of this movie too is like there's a lot of like kind of there's like this faction that the main character's like his mom is part of, and they're like these like telekinetic like space witches almost, and like they got like telepathy and shit like that, and like they can
I
like
think they call it like the voice.
right, and they could like basically like Jedi mind trick people and like like see the future and shit lightweight through like clairvoyance and visions and stuff too. So like the whole movie, this fool's having like flash forwards, and you get all these cool kind of flash forwards of like shit that's gonna come down the line, which I think we all kind of agreed too is kind of a blue balls cock tease, because like there was some really cool trippy looking shit that it was like you can tell that's gonna pop the fuck off later. Which which again, so there was still action and stuff. There's more. There's not action in the sense of like fighting so much in this first one.
Yeah.
There was still definitely there was like still like the big battle and like
none of the battles or fights were like pointless. Like they all were of substance, like
Out of necessity.
yeah. Well, then there's like a lot of like just like there's like the rescue scene too, where there's like the worms coming and they're trying to save as many of their homies as they could. Like that's not really like a fight, but that's like still like an intense like sequence.
Yeah, it's definitely tense because you're just like, what the fuck is about to happen?
Yeah.
Most it's very like very suspenseful, kind of like. Yeah.
Yeah, they're massive.
They got the worms pretty good.
Big enough to eat an entire mining vessel,
Like
which can, host like 21 workers.
yeah, the worm was fucking crazy, dude. Like just like
I think the one they see later towards the movie later towards the end of the movie is a different one than the one we see at the beginning, because the one in the beginning was big enough to eat that huge fucking ship, and it was like way bigger.
Well, it was like a gang of them too, and like you see like towards this isn't really spoilers, but like towards the end of the movie you start to see like more like the sand people and get like hints of like how like of the actual indigenous people of Iraq is like how they live and shit, and like they have like these different systems where they go underground, and like there was like literally like a part where there was like I mean not really even spoilers, but there was like sand ninjas at one point. There's like a flash forward to like a big battle that's like gonna take place at some point, and they were all like literally jumping like in and out of the sand hella fast, and it was like what the fuck, like and that's the like what I was saying too, is it feels like it is like kind of like almost like a tease, but it's gonna be interesting because I feel like they're gonna kind of touch on ground that the original Dune the original movie never got to. That's from the books, which I've never read the book. I've been meaning to get around to it. But
That's
I know
like
it's
a pretty
fire.
long series.
It's a
Isn't it?
thickie. There's like the first one is like this big already, and then there's like 5 other ones that are just related.
Man.
No, they probably filmed specific sequences like in the beginning, but they've already confirmed that part 2 is going to come out in 2023.
Right.
And I'm not sure if they're doing a trilogy or if they're doing just 2 parts.
I would imagine it would be a trilogy.
I think a trilogy would probably be best.
Maybe even more,
They're going to try and milk it hella hard.
but
it's such a huge universe that's so unexplored too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really stoked to see what they've got coming, honestly.
Yeah. Especially as someone that's like not really like read any Dune or really knows much about Dune other than just like pop culture references to it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked for it just to kind of dive into a new sci-fi world. Like it's pretty wild.
Well, and again too, it's like very like mature. It handles its tension well. It like builds things up. It takes its time. Tries to give you a sense of like there's other challenges besides just bang bang shoot shoot.
Right.
Like trying to master your like telekinetic powers and shit is like pretty interesting to me. And yeah, there was like I don't know, it was crazy. She would just like just straight Jedi mind trick people and shit, like get them to like, she's like, let me out of the thing, and like she like mind controls the dude to do a thing, and it's just such a cool like combination of things. There's like the desert, there's the worms, there's the like the royal families.
Yeah, Star Wars definitely bit off Dune.
Yeah.
Hardcore Major League.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is like a majorly influential book too.
Yeah.
Like, and like I said, the 80s version it's such a trip. Like,
I kind of want to watch it just to like.
Yeah, it has a totally different vibe to it. Like, I mean, very similar but very different. But like I said, this movie like basically covered like the first half of that movie. So I'd be
Right.
excited to see. I'm really excited to see where they go and what they do. I liked it. It was very classy almost. I feel like.
Mhm.
I know that sounds like kind of cheesy to say, but I feel like it was like a classy movie. It was tasteful. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like a super bombastic, obnoxious fucking thing. Like
Yeah.
They had like a very particular sense of isolation because they're out in the middle of the fucking desert on this fuck ass planet in the middle of nowhere, and like there's just so many like quiet moments and like drawn out scenes of like tension and just like whispering even.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and there'll be like
That's-
sign language,
yeah.
and then they'll like
That kind of stuff gave me like Lord of the Rings vibes a little
Yes,
bit.
yeah.
Especially when they're, like hanging out with like the forest elves, or they're just
Yeah,
at, like the
yeah.
main like
It's a real slow,
Mhm.
like, yeah. Well, or when she was like when he was talking to like the space witches and stuff,
Mm.
and like that whole shit was trippy too, because then he put his hand in the thing, and it's like this weird like little torture device that like makes him feel all kinds of fucked up shit.
Oh,
And they're like, if you flinch, you die, bro. We're gonna kill you if you flinch. Like,
yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. It was cool. I liked it.
So out of 10.
Out of 10, yes. Let's out of 10.
Oh, man. That's a hard one because I feel like it definitely was kind of blue balls. But I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, it's not necessarily a mark against it.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, it's on its own kind of level. I mean, just from like a technical and like director and kind of like refreshingness of it too. I'd give it probably like a 8.5 or 8.5. Like I don't know, because like I said, like looking at it and stuff and just like feeling immersed, like I said, like 8.5. But then there were some story things that kind of slowed it down. A lot of people kind of said like the last like quarter of the movie was a little slow, and I kind of agreed because like it's just them like kind of wandering out into the the next kind of arc almost, and it just like it's like it has this big climactic battle in like the middle, and then at the end it's just like a one-on-one duel with like some random fool, and
Right.
it's cool, but like it's a little bit
The
again.
pacing gets a little weird at the
yeah,
end.
yeah, pacing.
Well, and it's just a little. I mean, it's a little anticlimactic, sort of. I will say, just
Yeah.
because it's I mean, I don't want to spoil the whole fucking thing, but it's like the last fight in it or whatever is just like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think they didn't need to have it in there, but I'm glad they put it in there because it really is that like setup for the next movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Because
was,
they could have left it sort of ambiguous, but I think they did that intentionally so when he joins, that like group of
Mhm.
nomads or whatever,
mhm.
that there's going to be another story to continue, and you're like it's supposed to be that like sense of hope where you're like, yes, now I can start the next book or whatever. And
Yeah.
then you're like,
he's part of the crazy killer gang now,
mhm.
Yeah.
which is kind of dope.
So I'd give it
the space Muslims.
I'd give it like yeah, I'd give it 8 just to be nice. Just
I would say,
between the two,
I would say so,
8.
about the same.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna
honestly,
say like 9 just
yeah.
because I'm a particular fan of the aesthetic. A lot of the
Yeah.
film choices.
great looking movie.
Yeah.
And like I said, I like just having something big to like dig into. A lot of people didn't
Yeah.
a lot of people bitch about run times, but it's like if you're watching something epic, bro, and you're like prepared to like dig the fuck into it, like the Snyder Cut too, almost. I mean, like I don't want to compare those two really either, but like it kind of was where it's like a big long like kind of slow burn and into this big giant like epic like
Mm-hmm.
thing. So
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, it's like it was immersive enough to where if it was slow, it's fine. Like it's because I'm still into it. It's not like I don't know because it's really just setting up the world and everything, just like visually too. Like you're kind of just like
It's a good, very show don't tell movie too. Like it
Yeah.
didn't tell you too much, but like you just kind of
Right.
saw like the sense of it. Just let you like just be blown away by the visuals.
yeah. They keep it very vague. It's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
All right.
solid movie. I would say probably like eight or a 9. It was definitely good.
All right, yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
it's up there. Definitely check that shit out. Dune,
Recommend
if you
it.
get a chance. If
It's
you're
on
a fan of
HBO
sci-fi.
Max.
If you're a fan of movies, bro, just peep that shit. It's real
Yeah.
good.
Great cast.
Yeah, yeah,
Most
good shit. I
certainly.
like it.
Everybody's good in it.
Everybody was good, by the way. All the actors, although fucking what's his name? Just real quick, Willy Wonka, motherfucker. The main character is gonna be Willy Wonka.
Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Dude, him and Zendaya, they're such zoomers, bro.
Oh
It's
my
so
God.
bad, bro.
I know, they
They're
look like
such
TikTok
babies,
influencers.
bro. They're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That also just makes me feel
it's
old,
the art
too.
direction.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but everybody else looks so G. Like everybody else looks so like they're like in the, like ready to be in this epic one, and you could tell they're literally the babies of the story, which is fine.
Yeah,
but
that's
also
fine.
like it's just funny. Like I don't have a problem with it at all.
It's funny because they almost just look like they're like, yo, check out the new Kanye line. Check out the new Yeezy clothing line or whatever. And it's just like desert garbs. Like, honestly, like at Hot Topic, they're probably going to start selling the little nose ring things.
Oh, yeah. those
But it's
things are
not even a
dope.
nose ring, but it's like, it looks like a nose ring.
It's a hydration plug, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, cool. Let's keep the ball rolling. There's another movie
Oh,
poster.
yes.
I didn't like the main poster that they had, so that's why I put those two on.
I like
That's
the
not
main
even the main
poster.
one.
Oh,
Yeah, the
I
main
like
one
that.
looks like trash. This
I like
one's
the
dope
dope
too.
Hell yeah,
All right.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, the worms.
The
That's right.
vibes.
That's
the
right.
vibes.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
If only
all.
they
No.
had ever seen SpongeBob,
Hell
they
yeah.
would have known the simple solution.
Yeah. Part 2, in which Timothy Chalamet puts it in Zendaya's sandy cheeks.
My God.
Puts his Alaskan bullworm between those goons.
Oh my God. Yes. Yeah, he jerks off to Zendaya, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
It's-
a sad
It's
baby.
either Zendaya or his mom, bro. So the choice is it's like the only two women in the movie.
Y'all the only two bitches on this planet. Well, there's the black chick too.
Yeah.
Oh, there was actually. You know what? But come on.
And there's also the servant with the
We
sword.
all know it was really between
Oh,
Zendaya
yeah.
and his mom.
Yeah. Which one's number 1 and which one's number 2?
As a weird aside, I was on Instagram and there's this page called the Depths of Wikipedia, and there's something on there called the Dave Rule, and apparently in like the Silicon Valley, there's this expression where if you hire as many women as there are dudes named Dave, then you've met the like quota for like gender equality.
What the fuck?
Why? Because there's so many Daves?
I guess so,
Or not that many
or
Daves.
maybe not that many Daves. Either way, you're just like, all right.
That's so fucking weird. What the,
the
fuck?
Dave rule.
That's all funny.
So if there's like only one Dave, they just intentionally don't hire any Daves, and they're like, fair's fair.
There you go.
No chicks.
All right, let's see what else is next.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
bro.
man.
My favorite
Híjole.
character from Dune.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but there were sandworms. There's the worms in fucking Beetlejuice too.
Oh,
When he goes into
yeah.
the sketch dimension, the Tim
Uh-huh.
Burton dimension, there's like this. There's basically sandworms.
There is, yeah. There's a sandworm on Beetlejuice.
That's
bro.
really fucking weird. And Alec
Wow.
Baldwin. Yeah.
We didn't even mean for that, bro.
Yeah, but it works. It all
See?
it all
ZUDECAST.
ties together.
It's all we're just going on fate, bro. Just
Dunecast.
luck's on our side, bro. But yeah, he shot and killed someone.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at that bloodthirsty
Yikes.
murderer right there. Look at that. Look at his cowboy stare, bro. His little bitch ass cowboy stare. He's all like, "You don't want to mess with me." It's like,
50% cow, 50% boy.
oh my god. That's how
I
he
don't.
that's how
I
he
don't
likes
like
his
actors in general.
No, dude, actors are so douchey, bro. Especially like, dude, he got like so big for his britches too. Like in the past like while, ever since he started playing Donald Trump, bro.
Yeah.
On the fucking SNL.
Well, you know what's funny? Because I was just watching Team America World Police the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the what's it called? The FAG, the Film Actors
Oh my
Guild.
God.
That's like, and they team up with Kim Jong Il to take down or to take down terrorists. I forget exactly what the plot is, but it's yeah.
Yeah, too.
And then it's Alec Baldwin is like the leader of all of the
Oh, really?
yeah, he's like the leader of all the celebrities. Cause it's like hella random ass celebrities too. It's like Janine Garofalo and
Oh
fucking
my
no, and there's
God.
like Samuel L. Jackson.
Wait,
and
isn't there Matt
Damon? He's like Matt Damon. And but fuck, what was I gonna? Oh yeah, because yeah, it was
So
Alec Baldwin.
Baldwin's
Yeah.
on Team America World Police.
Yeah, and then no, he gets fucking like shot with like he gets like blasted with the fucking machine gun at the end, bro.
Isn't that movie like there's hella like blood on the puppets too? Like it's
Yeah,
just hella
dude.
bloody and shit. Like
That's a great fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
But that's as far back as 2004. So that was like the height of like everyone being mad at the Bush administration, rightfully so. But you know, it's it's making fun of because it's Team America World Police, and they go to France. They're like, oh shit, take down the fucking terrorists, and they just like fire RPGs at the Eiffel Tower and like destroy the Louvre and like all this shit. And they go to Egypt and they destroy the pyramids. But then on the other side, you get the fucking Kim Jong-il and the fucking the Film Actors Guild. Like,
oh my God.
so it's like Alec Baldwin and like all that sort of just wing of Hollywood were all woke as fuck back then too, and they're like, "Hi, we're actors, and we know what's best for you," and just trying to get too big for their britches and all that shit.
Yeah. So I think I have an article.
Yeah,
Yeah, so the Rust crew, they're filming a cowboy movie named Rust, which this fool's putting on with his own money, by the way. This is a real self-indulgence project here. But he doesn't want to kick down too much money because apparently they're having budgeting problems
right.
and they're cutting corners left and right. And so the crew walked off, like the union crew walked off because they was just like, we're not working like this. You're not paying us enough. We're not getting paid on time. You guys keep trying to cut corners. You keep trying to rush to and you're not taking the time to be safe. And you're playing with guns on set, and so they walked out.
First mistake.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
What?
So like, yeah, a bunch of the people, like the director got in trouble for like having like shit fire off on other sets, and then so did the armorer, and then the main chick who walked I forget if it was the one who replaced it with. Basically, the person who was in charge of the guns when this happened though was a 24-year-old apparently too. And I was listening to something earlier where basically they're like, oh, for COVID protocols, we're gonna take all the guns, put them on a table, and put them outside so that they're away from everyone and there's no contact tracing or whatever. So it's like you're leaving a bunch of guns outside unsupervised. Like, what the fuck? Like, and it's just real bad. It's just the real like incompetence, bro. Like,
yeah. Well, dude, and Alec Baldwin, I mean, is obviously a Hollywood veteran. Like, he's been trained in all this shit. He's had firearm training and all this shit, I mean, not to mention, everybody's kind of talking about the irony of the fact that it's Alec Baldwin, who's like such a, outspoken anti-gun, anti-2A sort of guy, and yet here he is on stage, fucking around with, and they say prop guns, but the thing is that there's not really such a, like, they don't really use prop guns per se.
They're real.
It's a real gun. It's a fake, but with a blank. Yeah. But
Well, it's like-
it wasn't a blank. So it's like, what the fuck was anyone doing with a live round on the set?
So what keeps on saying too is they're saying they were shooting beer cans in between fucking like sessions and shit, like a bunch of idiots. They're actually because it's out. I didn't put a picture, but they're actually in New Mexico, and some of the set was actually just out in the desert somewhere, on some shit. So like I understand that, but it's like that's just terribly irresponsible. You should not have any live ammunition anywhere near the set.
That's not
period.
the place.
Like that's not like period. There's no reason, 100% no reason. Like the only live ammo should be in like a security guard's gun or something. Like that's it. Like period. Like yeah, I mean, not handled by an actor or a director or anything like that. And also too, it's like, dude, come on, Alec, just fucking open the barrel, just fucking look real quick.
Right.
Fucking keep your finger like this, and it's not that fucking hard, dude.
The thing is with blanks too, if you shoot it at somebody at a close enough range, you can still do serious damage.
Oh yeah, you can still kill them, dude, straight up. Because it's like if there's like a little pebble in there, or if the blank just pops off too close, because it's still fucking pushing something out. Like, yeah.
Well, and this is not the first time this happened. This happened on the filming of The Crow.
Really, with The Crow?
Yeah, with Brandon Lee, Bruce
Lee's
son.
Yeah. I didn't.
This was like in the 90s. Yeah,
I forget that was on The Crow.
Yeah, because he died, and then they had to like digitally edit him or whatever, like use editing tricks to like finish the movie.
Damn.
And so yeah, I mean, that's like a little suspect too. And it's like, who knows? Like, I don't know. Everybody's instantly just like, oh, my heart goes out to Alec Baldwin for accidentally shooting, But it's like, I don't know. It's kind of, you're not really off the hook for that one, bro. Like, we'll see. He could face manslaughter charges. What I've heard.
I don't He's too
No,
rich.
I mean, he's
He'll
too-
get
he's too
off,
famous,
like,
but,
fucking. But I
um,
mean, I think even if it's just if he's brought kind of to court, like I think it'll be a very humbling experience for him, and maybe he'll shut his fucking mouth about some stuff.
Yeah.
Probably they're probably gonna pin it on some
Yeah.
lower person who works with the thing. He's probably gonna get something like negligence or something, and he's just gonna
Yeah.
pay it off. Like he's probably gonna get
Right.
like criminal negligence or something, and then like
Yeah.
just do like community service, or he's like, oh no, I'm gonna do a year in rich people prison where I
Right.
can come and leave if I want, like Yeah, they always
To
wiggle
end
out of
gun
it.
violence.
Oh my god, Alec.
But
Alec, why?
So the article says that let's see. So hours before Alec Baldwin fatally shot a cinematographer on the New Mexico set of Rust with a prop gun, half a dozen camera crew workers walked off the set to protest working conditions. So that's pretty bad. I didn't know that it's Alec Baldwin that was like funding the movie himself.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like the boss. He's like the
That's a part of it. That's
So
what part of
maybe-
what's making it so like.
maybe there was
suspect.
someone on the crew who was like, I'm sick of this motherfucker shit.
Ooh,
Maybe.
maybe
The camera operators and their assistants were frustrated by the conditions surrounding the low-budget film, including complaints about long hours, long commutes, and waiting for their paychecks, according to 3 people familiar with the matter who are not authorized to comment. Safety protocol standard in the industry, including gun inspections, were not strictly followed on the Rust set near Santa Fe, the sources said. They said at least one of the camera operators complained last weekend to a production manager about gun safety on the set. These crew members who were present at the Bonanza Creek Ranch. Welcome, come on down to the Bonanza Creek Ranch. Who knows? Whoa, is it gonna be a blank? I don't fucking know. Find out.
Yeah. Stunt double.
Baldwin's stunt double accidentally fired 2 rounds Saturday after being told that the gun was cold. Lingo for a weapon that doesn't have any ammunition, including blanks. 2 crew members who witnessed the episode told the Los Angeles Times. That's crazy. So stunt double.
So there's 3. This
So-
happened 3 times. The 3rd time's the charm. It's killed someone.
Wow, dude.
Yep.
That's-
People not paying enough attention. Well, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any bullets in it.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
There shouldn't be anything with any live rounds, or like at least something with live rounds should be separated at the very least from the rest of the prop guns.
Like you can
well, either way, it's
distinctify
like
them
that's why they
visually.
need to fucking still open the gun and look like a fucking normal person,
Right.
so that way, yeah, like if there's a mark that distinguishes the blank from the actual fucking live round, like, yeah, exactly.
Can't they just CG that shit anyways?
Yeah, exactly.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Never assume that your protocol that you normally follow is something that you did the last time. So you got to follow the same protocol every single 100% of the fucking time.
Well, it's especially because this fool's so anti-gun. You'd think he'd fucking take the fucking
Right.
extra steps to be on it.
Well,
to be like,
that's the thing is, yeah. Well,
yeah.
people who tend to be anti-gun don't fucking understand guns and have never shot a gun in their life.
Right.
And
I'm
shooting
pretty
prop
sure-
guns doesn't count because you don't have the same
Well,
sense
it
of
obvious-
gravity.
it
You don't take
obviously-
it seriously.
It obviously seems like he's used to people just saying, "Cold gun, here you go."
Here you go. It's ready for you.
Start
Right.
acting like
Right.
it's got blanks. Like,
Well,
it's,
Which I can understand that. That's how it should have been.
Right.
It is how it should
Saying
be.
one of his
So-
stunt doubles accidentally shot off rounds because he was handed a gun that was not cold and
Right.
told that it was.
It's like, how does that?
clearly not his
How far
fault.
does that go? Like, if you have every reason to believe that they're not gonna hand you a fucking gun with a loaded bullet, like maybe it totally isn't his fucking fault. Like, someone tried to fucking sabotage him or something.
There's,
It's
I
very-
wouldn't-
it's
I wouldn't
possible.
doubt it.
It's
I mean,
possible, but I think that it's really clear just from the rest of this fucking context. It's like the workers are pissed, the actors are fucking, the actors and directors are probably barking down their throats. Like, the whole crew walks off. They bring in scabs, to try
Right.
and cut corners and save some money and keep the ball
Mhm.
rolling and just try and push out the production. And this shit happens. So I mean, I think it really is kind of a. I mean, this is really like, it really does tie in a lot of shit too, because like the COVID shit, it's like having to do all this COVID protocol shit has fucked up movies a lot because it's hard to, we can only have 6 people and have to stay distant and and you already know they're hella liberal over there, so they're way fucking more like stringent and on it and like wear your fucking mask, like fucking
Right.
like and I yeah. So I mean,
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
And do you think it's gonna come out still?
I don't think so. I think they're probably gonna.
They're like,
scrap
oh,
it.
we're almost done.
They weren't though. They had 5 more
no.
days of filming. There were
Oh,
16 of 21.
Oh man.
Yeah, 16 days of 21 days of filming.
Finish it, bro. They're like, we need to at least break even after this,
Right,
bro.
dude. Yeah. All right.
It's pretty bad.
Keep the fucking. That's what you get.
Oh,
Dude, so much of this
God.
shit's fucking coming back to
That's
Aiden
wrong.
Bradley.
I know the Alec Baldwin memes have been savage.
They've been so bad. That's why I put the most of them.
Anyways, I started blasting. Bro.
Do you think Danny DeVito just grabbed the guns and started blasting? I'm sure Danny DeVito.
But clearly, there's not even
There's,
any
like,
fucking
clearly
bullets
even-
in there.
Yeah. Fucking Danny DeVito.
Man, what a fucking mess, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, but then it does get conspiratorial. Here's the Pepe Sylvia angle, bro. So from Reuters, this is who knows, but Alec Baldwin, Alec, what a fucking Alec Baldwin shooting victim was wife of Latham and Watkins' lawyer. So the lawyer whose firm represented the Clinton campaign was indicted by special counsel investigating Russia probe. So that's from September. So
Wait.
so the fucking the woman who got shot, her husband is a lawyer
who might have
in-
ties to Russia?
who might have ties to like
Russiagate?
or might have dirt on the Clintons.
Ooh.
That's
okay.
the conspiracy angle. And then the fact, okay, so then from this other article, the Mr. Sussman has committed no crime. Attorneys Sean Berkowitz and Michael Bosworth of the law firm Latham and Watkins said. Any prosecution here will be baseless, unprecedented, and unwarranted deviation from the apolitical and principled way in which the Department of Justice is supposed to do its work. So basically, like, that's the kind of conspiracy angle, is that maybe this lawyer had some fucking dirt on like the Clintons or whatever, or even fucking Alec Baldwin, bro. Or
Probably had that's probably more likely
because
actually.
Alec Baldwin is very, very famous, and he went on one of those fucking late night shows or whatever recently and talked about how much or how he would hang out with or this was like a few years ago, how he would talk he would go to the fucking parties with Prince Andrew and shit, and
Oof.
like he was like, I mean, who knows, but
Alec Epstein, bro.
yeah. You never know, dude.
Damn.
So that's the conspiracy angle. Who knows if there's anything to that?
It's
but,
fact.
It's facts, is what I'm saying.
It's
Lock 'em up.
100% true.
Alec Baldwin for Gitmo. No, I don't know. I can imagine. So, sorry I killed your wife. Here's some flowers.
Well, dude, someone's probably fucking got Alec Baldwin to kill the dude's wife, so the dude will just drop the dirt, bruh. Maybe. I don't know.
Well,
it is a wild connection though. It's a little too
I feel like it would be
too on
to
the
shut him
nose
up or
to
whatever.
fucking-
Yeah,
yeah.
Who knows? But that's one.
or
angle.
that this could
Damn.
It's like, this is my fucking movie.
bro. I know there's a Beetlejuice joke in the middle of all this somewhere too.
Yeah.
but I can't find it.
Right.
I can't. It's not there. Fuck. Let's see. I got a bunch of them.
Oh my god, bro.
Fuck.
Nice.
Just put the shell and start blapping, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad this is a video only podcast. We don't have to describe this to the viewers.
I know. Well, so anyways, it says Alec Baldwin. What do you say? I just fucking overly describe it. Oh no, not the Beagles.
The Beagles.
This
Here
is
we
a
go.
shitty.
Do
this
Do
is
you
a
have an article about the Beagles, or just
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to show any fucked up pictures,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
just put cute little beagles on there. Which is here's the thing too. So this is breaking news. Here, put the thing. Put the next one. Let me see. Federal lawmakers are seeking answers from Dr. Fauci regarding potential
Dr.
U.S.
Fauci.
funding for medical research involving cruel treatment of dogs, including puppies, locking beagles in with sandflies, and removing their vocal cords to keep them from barking. Spearheaded. So the Nancy Mace Republicans spearheaded a letter asking Fauci and National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases about reports from watchdog groups regarding. Oh, I chopped and screwed a bunch of them together, so that's what happens here.
Okay.
So according to the documents obtained by Freedom of Information Act, by a taxpayer watchdog group, White Coat Waste Project, and subsequent media coverage, from October 2018 to February 2019, NIAID spent $1.68 million on drug tests involving 44 Beagle puppies. The dogs were all between 6 to 8 months. Commission tests involving injecting, force feeding the puppies as an experimental drugs for several weeks before killing them and dissecting them.
Woo.
The letter from Mace and 23 other lawmakers, animal rights, other advocacy groups also worry about that the beagles and other dogs were had their vocal cords removed. Yeah, so you get the point.
Damn, that's pretty dark, dude.
You get the point. That's pretty. Damn. Like gauging the fucking fear levels, bro, the stress levels.
They're getting the monkey adrenochrome, bro.
Bro, how could
It's
dude?
close enough.
Hey, I was gonna say it's
human.
It's fucked up though, dude, because you like they've been using beagles like for animal testing specifically for a long time. It's like because they're so smart and because they're so intelligent. Like it's not like other dogs where like if something hurts or something, they're not gonna just be like it just tank. They're gonna be like, what the fuck, you know? Like it's fucked up, bro. Especially because it's like it's bad, like because I know in Europe too, they be doing this shit too. This isn't even just like they'll do it for like cosmetics. They'll do it for like all kinds of shit, dude. And there was just actually a protest about this too because I follow like Beagle pages and shit. And yeah, dude, it's kind of fucked up because beagles are used for fucking these experiments. But that shit with the flies is messed up too, though, dude. Like,
I think what really gets me about this is the cordectomy part, where it's like,
yeah,
man, you know what? Torturing and killing these dogs is really annoying. Not because I have to do all this work and I get bloody, but because they just won't shut the fuck up. So let's invest a certain part of our money to just slitting their throats open and cutting their vocal cords.
Of taxpayer money,
Yeah.
of course.
it's fucked up, bro. Like, it is because I mean,
Your tax dollars at work.
it's like such dark fucking places, dude. And it's like I think this is kind of just another. I think this is kind of another layer of just saying, where people have been like, trust science, trust science. I think it's time that science gets put on blast because, before Rona and whatnot, dude, like this shit was still happening. I mean, 2018, 2019, that's when this shit was going down. They're following the money trails now and seeing what these fuckers were up to. And yeah, this is what they were doing. They were doing fucking trying to make animal viruses cross fucking contaminated through fucking torturing dogs.
Right.
And the part too that bugs me right here is where it's like, oh yeah, so they just fed them drugs for weeks and then euthanized them and then just looked. And it's like, that's fucked up, bro. It's like there's no like you're not even gonna try. You're just straight up poisoning the dog and then just taking a look. Like, I get it where it's like what needs to be done for for medicine.
This
and
is
stuff.
how drug testing and all this shit always goes. I mean, this is probably very widespread. Like,
well, that's what I was
it's
saying.
pretty
too.
fucked up, but I
that-
think this is pretty common.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how the cordectomy and the sandfly and then the
necessary.
like
the sandflies is what's distinctly fucked up because
like,
I
what's with torture, the force feeding,
sandflies?
the force feeding that has nothing to do with fucking.
Did I miss
medicine? Does it?
Did I miss something about the sandflies?
So right at the top, it says U.S. funding for medical research
Oh.
involving cruel treatment of dogs, including puppies, locking beagles in with sandflies, and the removal of their vocal cords. So the sandflies thing, they'll just eat you alive, basically.
Right.
They'll just eat
What
you
are they
alive.
testing?
Exactly. What are they testing? What kind of medicine is this that requires all of these things as criteria to
Well, they're
fulfill a testing
well,
requirement?
because they're not making like medicines, they're making viruses, they're making diseases and shit and like biological shit.
But-
And that's what's and the sandflies, what they're trying to do is they're trying to fucking discover the like transmission rate. You feel me? So they're trying to
Wait,
get
but
like
this doesn't have anything to do with viruses, does it?
yes, it does. That's what
It
they're
says
doing.
it's experimenting. injecting them with experimental drugs. So I
No,
would assume
yes,
that
but
these
the fly thing is to get transmission of fucking. They're studying
shit.
transmission. You feel like disease transmission, and so they're saying they said, oh, we're doing it like this because this is the most natural instance to where this shit would happen in nature. But it's like, no, this isn't natural because you're fucking locking their goddamn head in. And that's what's fucked up
That's
too. Is they
fucked.
didn't even just throw them in there all the way with it. They put just their head in and let the flies on their head.
Oh
That's
my
like
God,
fucking
bro.
the FBI being like, okay, to understand how serial killers think, what we need to do is get a real serial killer and let them go kill people and just sit back and study and analyze and observe.
That's what they already
Which
do.
that's what they've
That's
done.
what they already fucking
Isn't
do.
that what they did with fucking Charlie Manson? Basically, they kept letting him go to see, like, they're like, not that he's not a serial killer necessarily, but like they're just like, interesting development. Let's see how this keeps going.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do that fucking type of shit all the time.
Yeah, it's fucked.
That makes
Man.
about as much sense. So
Yeah. So this shit's
Yeah.
fucked up, you know. And go to the next slide real quick. Because of course, though, the media fucking is coming
There
to
we
the
go.
defense of this bullshit too. Right-wing news outlets, through stupidity or malice, conflated separate studies funded by the NIAID using documents provided by the White Coat Waste Project watchdogs group with an anti-Fauci bent. Over the past couple months, Gateway Pundit, National Review, Fox News, Hill, others have picked up elements of this story with varying degrees of accuracy. And like fuck, dude, how do they get away with it? Like, this
The
isn't news.
NIAID received hundreds of threatening calls Monday from people inflamed by misleading reports. Oh, boo-hoo. They got threatening phone calls. Like, I don't know. Like, save me your fucking crocodile tear. Like, I don't really care if these organizations get threatening phone calls. Like, I don't know.
Had right-wing outlets check with the NIH, they would know that in another study, which didn't involve Tunisia and didn't involve flies, NIAID fund researchers did indeed perform cordectomies on 44 puppies and euthanize them after the study. And here's why. The food, look, they're not even saying they didn't fucking do it. They're saying they did it.
They're like, that's wrong. They didn't kill the. Well, they did, but
like, that's what they're saying.
But-
They're all like, actually, if you checked, you would see they did do these experiments, but here's why. So the FDA requires researchers to experiment on non-rodent animals for certain classes HIV drugs. For this study, specifically recommending dogs, it's necessary to use young dogs 6 to 8 months to assess whether the drugs retard growth. It is mandatory that the dogs be euthanized so the researchers can research for damage to organ systems, and it's recommended by the Association for Assessment and Accreditation of Laboratory Animal Care that dogs undergo cordectomies to reduce anxiety and hearing loss in humans.
hearing
And
loss.
I understand, like,
Oh my
okay,
God. Wear earbuds.
yeah, that
You
part.
It's like, oh, these dogs are so loud when I'm chopping them up. Well,
I know, and
it's
they're getting
too
eaten
loud.
alive by fucking
Give me a
flies,
fucking
bro.
break, dude.
Yeah, fuck off, dude. Like, above all, it's
And-
no frivolous pursuit. The drugs in the study are promising next generation antiretrovirals that
try to cure nigga AIDS.
Okay, elaborate.
elaborate. Yeah,
I don't know. Every time I see NIAID, I just think nigga AIDS, bro. It's right there.
I feel
Like,
it. I see.
Oh
I
my
see the
God.
jump. I see where you.
Well, and the fact that it's HIV medication, but it's like, oh, and Dr. Fauci's involved. He's like, listen, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that the AIDS broke out under my watch, but here's what I'll do. You know what? I'll give you some AIDS drugs. All I got to do is kill 44 beagles. Do we have a deal?
fuck. This
Okay.
fool's, I mean, at this point, this fool's like becoming like comically villainous. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, comically.
bro,
like,
he's got
it's like-
the whole
he's like-
Bill Gates thing going on.
He's got the Bill Gates. He's got like a Corella DeVille angle right here. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna kill these dogs for science. Don't worry.
Right.
Don't worry.
I'm
It's
trying
for
to help
AIDS.
you.
It's for AIDS.
Right.
Pretty much, dude. And I mean, I said too, though, I mean, I have no doubt that part of this is, though, too, because don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have a Heath Ledger joking moment, bro. It's all like humans get experimented on all the time. No one bats an eye. But a puppy gets eaten by flies and everybody loses their minds. Like,
I mean,
and it's like, no,
yeah.
it's fucked up. It's super fucked up, but it's like people are reacting more to this than a lot of
No,
people
exactly.
have had negative effects to science shit that's been going on lately too. And that's just kind of a trip to me, but also it's kind of like, anyway, I mean, I guess whatever it takes, man, just bring out the sad puppy story.
Well,
You
but
know,
here's
this
the
is fucked.
thing: when you test this kind of stuff, ethically, is there really any right way to do it? I mean, what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to test these drugs? Right? Are you supposed to just get like, hey, you got AIDS? Why don't you come try this drug? You know, like.
But it's like, here's the thing though,
And they
like
sign up for it because at least on human testing, it's fucked up. But they could
consent
consent
to
to
some
it. They
level.
could sign a form.
Yeah, get a
Be
payout.
compensated
You know what I mean?
in some way,
Right.
or especially if it's someone with like a terminal illness. I'm all in favor of people being able to try experimental drugs.
Yep.
Then I don't know, but yeah, just the way that they're like, come on, these right wingers really think that killing puppies is bad. It's like we're just trying to save people from AIDS. It's like, how about don't use dirty heroin needles in your ass? And then
Damn.
that was my DeBaby moment.
But for
What
real,
DeBaby doing?
what the baby doing?
Get fresh needles. Fresh needles is what you need.
Yeah, they got him.
bitch my fresh needle.
Oh my gosh. But
Needle dick.
Needle dick. Hey.
fuck.
Let's see.
So, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Oh wait.
I put my needle dick up in there.
So fucking basically. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
All right. So,
So, yeah,
moral
you
of the
get that.
story. Moral of the story is they're killing puppies out here for science now. So that's
Yeah.
another notch for trust science, I guess, bro.
Trust lines, yeah, especially they're like, it is necessary to use young
Right.
dogs 6 to 8 months specifically.
Because
But then
they
they
gotta
don't
be puppies.
disseminate whatsoever why that is the case.
They're
just
the
like, "But just
cutest."
trust us. We
Yeah.
have to kill the puppies.
right.
I know, and that's what they're saying too. They're all like, "Don't worry. All they do is give the dogs drugs, and then kill them, and then dissect them. It's fine."
Right.
Like that's like what they're saying. It's all that's supposed to be. And I just want to say too, like I haven't even really brought this up, but it's like I've had beagles my whole life, bro. That's like my favorite kind of dog, and like that. That's like I have the most experience with those animals. And like at one point I had 3 beagles, 1 male and then 2 girls, and the male got the 2 girls pregnant, so I had 17 little beagle puppies around here. And
Yeah.
it's like, and then I got like, we got a new two little Basil, and it's like fuck, dude, like, this shit hits at home. They're such intelligent
Yeah.
creatures, and it's fucked. Like, and it already was going on too, but it's all like, oh, so now like not only was it already going on, because I knew it was going on like in other. It's going on in Europe, by the way, too.
Right.
A lot of like fucking, they love testing on beagles over there for just different shit, cosmetics as well as fucking medicine stuff too in Europe. And so this isn't just like an Asian
Yeah.
thing or a
It's
China
one thing
thing
if
or a
they're
Wuhan
yeah.
thing. Like this has happening in leftist, liberal, fucking democratic fucking places. This isn't like some other side of the world thing. Like this is happening in fucking everywhere.
Right.
One of the problems with science, too, is a lot of the times nobody stops to ask and be like, well, maybe we shouldn't fucking do this. Like maybe like we're spending too much, not necessarily in terms of money, but just like bringing down the fucking human race and like themselves. It's like you're
Yeah.
fucking killing puppies.
It's
like
just so dark.
you're
Like
killing fucking puppies. Like you know
I
what I
guess
mean?
like probably one of the fucking darkest
Yeah.
things you can do. Like I mean,
at
you're
what cost?
like you're working a facility where you just drug animals and then watch them die and then analyze it and watch it down. It's like, how do you live with yourself, bro? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
who the fuck goes to school to sign
Well,
up to do that?
Because
shit?
they're like, we're gonna cure AIDS. Because they're like,
Are they-
if we cure
I
AIDS,
feel
then
like
it'll all be worth
I
it.
feel like you're either like so fucking naive or you're just like actually evil at that point.
How many people even have AIDS right now? Like, just as a general question, I'm very curious.
I'm not sure. I don't
know.
know.
Because you'd think that as people become more aware, it's like, it's 2021. Everybody knows what the fuck AIDS is and how to avoid getting AIDS.
Dude, there's
And
commercial.
generally-
Right.
Like, our education about that is higher. So it's like, how do you get AIDS
Yeah.
in 2021 just accidentally?
In the United States, it's pretty fucking unlikely.
it's,
I mean,
it's really unlikely unless somebody's intentionally going to give it to you without, like, expressly.
right.
Like,
Well, and in California, they just made it so that it's not a crime to
Knowingly.
not disclose to someone that you have sex with.
well, that
you
doesn't
have
help.
AIDS.
No,
Right.
they want to cause chaos.
Now,
bro.
I mean, in other country, in like really like rundown third world countries, it's one thing because it's like there's, just a lot of they don't have contraception, don't have clean water,
A lot of the time lacking the basic sex education.
they reuse needles just because they don't have access to
Mhm.
like that many needles for when they do have to do medical things. So that kind of shit just happens, and just not having the education on the topic, and just not having access to sanitation and stuff, and people just be getting cut and like bleeding because it spreads through blood. So, and it's
Can dogs get AIDS?
I'm sure if you put.
I think cats can. There's like feline AIDS.
Oh, I know there's cat AIDS. Yeah. What about dog AIDS?
Well, that's probably what they were trying to find out.
Dades.
So anyway,
they're trying to fucking make your dog get. They're trying to give your dog AIDS, bro. Like,
okay,
come on.
listen.
Right.
We gotta kill the puppies so we can preemptively figure out if dogs can get AIDS. In which case, we will save them, and in the other case, we just killed a bunch of puppies.
Pretty much. All right, let's keep the ball rolling,
Yeah.
bro. Dead puppies. It's fucked up.
What were you saying
Shouts
about
out-
needle
yeah.
dick?
You ever heard of a skull fuck, Chris?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
actually.
That's a glory.
That's a
hole.
pretty spooky season.
Wait,
thing to be
this
talking
guy
about.
was responsible for creating that.
So
That's a glory hole if I've ever seen one.
He's like, after the accident, I'm too retarded to make a living, so feel free to use my forehead as a glory hole.
if you can fit it, my tight glory hole in my cranium.
Talk about giving head. Take that to a whole new level, bro.
Híjole.
So yeah,
Giving
I
that
don't know.
brain,
I don't know why I included this, but it's kind of fire.
Wait, didn't we already? I thought we already talked about this last week.
I
didn't
don't
we?
think so.
Did we?
No,
I think we
might
talked
have
about it
this during the week. Yeah,
but
you're
not
right.
Yeah.
on the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So yeah, he was shot in the head during the Civil War. Left for dead. He regained consciousness hours later and lived another 54 years. Like that's just so fucking badass. I don't know.
Well, because bullets back then sucked more, bro. If
Right.
Alec Baldwin had a bullet from back then, bro, it'd probably be fine.
Right.
True.
But they weren't as like what's it called though? Like it wasn't as like accurate. You
They weren't
feel
as
like, it doesn't come.
pointy and,
It
like,
doesn't
they're,
come
like,
out of the gun
streamlined, yeah.
as well. Like you feel me?
It's,
Like because it was just a fucking piece of ball that you put in, and then your shit popped it off, and it exploded, and it shot it out. But it's like that shit's also wonky, you know?
Because weren't they like not pointed?
They weren't pointed. They were just little balls. And
Or
they
some
weren't
of
all-
them might have been.
yeah.
In the Civil War.
They're still
maybe.
slugs.
Yeah, it like drills through as it does like a little spin shot. As it,
Right.
The shrapnel.
That's crazy.
well, this reminds me too though of how fucking Andrew Jackson, some motherfucker like, which by the way, Andrew Jackson on your $20 bill, he was the fucking he was the Donald Trump of his time, bro. He's a fucking piece of shit, and just everybody hated him. And some motherfucker challenged him to a duel. The dude shot him, Andrew Jackson. He was just like, fuck, and he fucking put his hand over his chest. And he was like, fuck you, bah, and shot the other dude and killed him, bro. And then Andrew Jackson just
Nice.
lived for the rest of his life because he had the bullet in his chest still, and again, it didn't get, just got lodged in there.
That's gotta
He
suck.
lived for the rest of his life.
Well, yeah, I mean, he lived for like.
I would
he-
hope so.
Well, like he didn't like fucking like
Live
he had
free.
he had like his 2 presidencies and shit. He had his
Right.
2 terms, but like apparently
It's
too,
crazy.
he used to be like in the middle of meetings and shit. He'd be like, excuse me. Just like fucking spit out hella blood and shit,
Oh,
bro, and
nasty,
be like,
dude.
all right, I'm good. Like, how we doing?
Woo!
Like,
Yeah. Well, what's
Jesus.
crazy is because back then, in the Civil War, everything was so filth. Or it's like if a battlefield surgeon was like, "Hold on, bro, I got you. I'm trying to save you." Like you just like in his head with just his dirty ass fingers. He's like, "Oh, bro, I didn't. What am I gonna wash my
He's
hands
like-
in
he's like-
1860?"
he's like, here, I'll
bro?
put
Come
some
on."
maggots, bro. Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I'll clean you right
The maggots
up.
will eat the bullet. It's good.
Well,
Mhm.
this is the thing. Bullets
"Fuck,
are
that
really, really hot when they enter your body, so they cauterize their own wounds most of the time.
Ah.
So that's probably a
It disinfected
good
itself.
contributor
Yeah.
to how he saved. Yeah, to how he like survived.
especially again because they get lodged. Like it probably got lodged, and it's like right where like a fat vein would be or something. It's probably just like and boop, There you go. You're plugged
We're
up.
chilling
Yep.
in there.
It's nice and plugged up there. Just got right in the brain tissue.
That's so crazy.
Just
though.
drove a little wedge. Didn't really do too much damage other than that. Probably had
Like-
fat headaches for the rest of his life.
Probably, dude.
He's
Yeah.
like,
I
I'm
bet-
still
I mean-
fucking retarded now, but it's all right.
At least for a while until the body forms.
But was
around
he
it.
from the north or the south? They didn't
Good
say.
question.
That is Miller.
Does it matter?
Miller definitely the South.
I know Miller does seem more like the south.
Yeah.
Just look at that beard. Look at the hate in his eyes.
Yeah, I bet he was a bigot, and they always live to be the oldest.
Bro, they really
me too.
Oh my god.
People were just built different back then, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he was probably like 5'2", because that's just how motherfuckers were back then. Just crazy.
yeah.
Wild. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. So
All
if y'all haven't seen this, okay. So for anyone that doesn't remember,
Oh, yeah. I
uh,
was channeling Turok.
so yes, let me tell you the equation of my people. We have little graphs that go ooh, ooh. And so if anyone doesn't remember from trigonometry, if you made it that far, there's the graphs with the different waveform, right? You got sine, cosine, and tangent, right? Which we do a lot of tangents. We know about that.
Yeah.
It basically, like, there's the old, I forget what it exactly means, but on like the calculator it says like SOHCAHTOA TOA or whatever. It's just like one of those stupid like mnemonic devices to remember math shit. So this lady took it to a level. So let's play. This is just a full experience.
Wait. Who is the statue? Is that like Socrates?
That's probably
or-
just Socrates
Pythagoras
cringing.
or
Yeah,
something?
one of those butt fucking Greeks. Yeah.
Making that Greek yogurt.
like
ass,
cringe.
ass boys.
Oh my god.
Ass boys, Socrates.
taste your Greek yogurt. He's
Fuck.
like, this is what my I know it's Pythagoras. He's like, oh my god, dude, y'all pathetic.
All right.
Is that right? Just listen to the silence in the background.
You can tell right about there she knows she's losing their attention.
Yeah. Just no reaction from the class. Brutal. She bombed, bro. Woo, yeah.
Just gonna keep it rolling.
Oh my god, she's still going, dude.
Look at the fucking student, bro. Just like, oh my god.
Damn, bro.
All right, fellas. Real question. Smash or pass?
I knew you were gonna go there. She can soak a my toa, you know.
I
what
know.
I'm saying?
I'm like, damn, she kind of thick.
This
I'll show you the ways of my people. Jesus Christ.
my toa. Get it? Jesus Christ, bro. It's still going, too.
Again, I ask you, please tell me the secret of Dunetang. Please. And then I hear. Because obviously this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. You are making fun of my culture of mathematics.
Yeah, as if.
Yeah, this is just too fun.
Oh god.
So what is she on? Any guesses?
This seems like meth.
Seems like some meth,
You
yeah.
think so?
Or Addies.
Just too many addies?
Or antidepressants.
Yeah.
Just give you a touch of the tism, bro.
Manic episode.
Yeah.
Man.
Manic episodus.
Man. Some
Man.
serious.
I'm gonna do it anyways at this party, bro.
You've got to pass.
I got the NA pass, bro.
Dude, we gotta clip the video where you talking to the black Hebrew Israelite guy.
Oh, dude,
shit.
we're gonna play on next episode.
Yeah,
That's
next
gonna be
episode.
tight. I'm
That's
gonna go
fire.
see if I can see him out there again sometime,
bro,
bro.
invite him on the show, bro.
Yeah, I'd love to have
Get
that
him
guy
on
on
the
the show.
show.
I forgot his name, but yeah. For the, fun fact, I had a conversation with the black Israelite on he was preaching on the quarter Arden by the mall, so. I went and said what's up, and he was live streaming, so we had a good, little conversation, and I'm on his YouTube channel, so that was cool.
Wow.
Actually, I mean, that was cool. Like, it was genuinely, I was having a good time talking to this fool, just GTA random encounter. You feel me?
Right.
Like GTA. And he's all like, "What tribe are you from, my brother?" He's like, "Who are your
Yeah.
people?" And I was like,
Just two lost tribesmen just chopping it up.
"I'm
just
chopping it
hanging
up,
out.
bro." And I was like, "Dude, I feel it," because I mean. I don't know, because then we were talking about stuff, too, because I was like, oh, I'm Native American, I'm on Spanish. And I was like, but people think Spanish is white. Spanish is a mix of Middle Eastern and European and North African because fucking Islam ruled that whole area for a long time. So it's like, no, Spanish people aren't just white. We was kings.
Hey, well, if he comes on, at least there'll be somebody to relieve me of my burden of holding the N-word card and having to abuse it.
I know your N-word card's all worn out, bro.
It's
all
It's
you
like
pull it.
Show me your
transparent.
show me your vaccine card if it's the N-word card. Oh, sorry, wrong card. It's like, no, this works too. This is also acceptable.
By the way, we're all a few shades darker than what we appear on camera. It's just the lighting is a
that's
little,
true.
Big
little
league.
blown out. Yeah.
My grandma's from Mexico, so I know everybody likes to call me white boy, but I am straight up fucking brown. This is straight bison.
Fucking
Deep down. It's
brown
because
beans.
It's because we're all Californians, though. That's what stands out more than anything. We're just like, yeah, bro, yeah, dude, sick,
Hella.
hella. All right, so again, fellas, you didn't answer the question. Smash or pass, though.
Oh.
She looks.
smash.
She looks like
Yeah.
she can get down. She looks like she knows an equation or two. I'll show her my Pythagorean theorem, if you know what
Yeah.
my Pythagorean serum, if you
Yeah,
catch my
dude.
drift. How?
I would poke her Hontus.
Oh,
Hey. She's looking for a turkey. I got something for her.
Oh, got some stuffing.
Yeah, you need a turkey because this lady's based.
Oh, God.
Woo. All right.
She would get debased. Anyways.
Anyways, man.
Man, yeah. So she got fired. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Rightfully so. It's pretty funny though. I don't know.
It's-
Yeah, just become a YouTube teacher and just become a TikTok
She's like,
sensation.
what? Really? Over the Sokotoa thing?
I always do the Sokotoa bit. It always kills.
Okay, I could get if it's fucking 1 second and be like, so God, so remember,
Right, you're just like,
if it's all
anyways,
imagine it's
yeah.
a chant, so God, you got to pray to the spirits and the
Please
spirits,
help us.
the spirits will tell you Sokoto. That's not a bad little bit, but God, the delivery is just garbage.
No, and and the fact that it's that was a 2-minute video and it also had multiple cuts in it too. So it really shows you that she was going for even longer. And then it's bro, once the kids in the class start filming you doing something, that's when you know as a teacher you fucked up.
Pretty much,
Too
dude.
bad
Unless
there
it's-
wasn't some Native American kid in there. It's just I just conferred with my ancestors and they just told you to shut the fuck up.
Well,
Oh,
that's probably why. Yeah, probably big pissed.
dude,
I'd be too.
understandable.
Yeah. All right.
Cringe.
All right. Cringy.
What's up next?
Oops.
Damn, Brian.
No.
Oh my
Yes.
So
God.
we got some Joe Biden moments.
Here we go.
So anyone that definitely go catch the last CNN town hall. They really ask him the hard hitting questions, and he gives some really insightful answers.
God,
But,
just that fucking thumbnail is hilarious.
Bro, with his fucking that background face,
His
Yeah.
eyes though on the foreground one.
Yeah.
It's just wonky.
his
looking.
mouth on the background one is bad.
So this is just a collection. This is just a collection of the memes. This is whatever. But you got the fucking. He's got the "Let's Go Brandon" shirt. So yeah, he was just standing there for a solid minute while Anderson Cooper was asking him questions, and he's just standing there with his fist clenched like he's taking a shit. Jesus Christ, bro. This is pretty good.
Oh my God, this fucking shit states.
The fucking whole cans. Oh god.
Oh God, Oculus Rift, bro.
Nice.
Bro. I still want to see the Biden versus Trump cage match, bro.
I know they
That'd
need
be
to start
so
throwing
epic,
the fuck
so
down, bro.
epic.
Just fuck it. I don't understand why they don't. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, dude.
Legend.
Cornholio. The red slippers. Yo,
Oh.
that one's very well done.
Incredible.
That's a good Photoshop or
That's not
good,
bad,
some
yeah.
good After Effects work there.
Oh,
hell yeah.
He said, I'm done with your shit. Fuck, dude.
I think that's the end of the slideshow.
I almost feel bad just clowning on an old man at this
I
point.
know.
but,
No,
like,
it's-
fuck, like it's like I don't want to do this, but you're making me. Like you really are.
All right, that's the end of the slideshow. But yeah, man,
I'll hit an old man, bro.
it's yeah,
Fuck.
it's pretty great. Yeah, no, I almost feel bad. It's pretty it's just elder abuse at this point, and everyone that's just like, get on there, Joe. Like they're, I think they're having to give him probably the same medication that they give that teacher.
Probably, bro.
'Cause-
Bro, why haven't they gave him more lizard blood again? I haven't seen him nearly as hopped up as he was as on
Right.
the
They're
breakfast show.
They're like, all right, these injections are not working.
I
As
know.
well.
They're like, you don't get any more. You fucked up. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
and he's just out there scrambling, bro, for help. Like,
They just keep him in a fucking like completely black room like all the time.
oh my god.
Can we get the
Oh yeah. Yeah,
can we get
here.
the full screen back? This slideshow's over, but we'll just talk some more shit for a sec.
Talk some piss.
Yeah.
So yeah, it almost feels bad where it's just like, dude, this is elder abuse at this point. Like, it's like, how is like nobody stepped in and been like, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't read those chick books, bro. Those fucking. No.
I saw the first one.
I saw Jennifer Lawrence's nudes on the internet.
Nice.
Ooh, yes, indeed, I
remember
did
that. I
too.
remember that.
Yeah,
That was a good time.
man. Shouts out to
Dude,
the
back in
leaker.
the day. Yeah.
I know.
No,
Also
I mean
so-
like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, some new ones?
No.
Oh, you just saw it. You just, like,
you just revisited
Just-
them.
just back.
for the nostalgia.
just went back to revisit the
Hey,
classics.
shouts out to Jennifer Lawrence and Mother though. She kills the game in that fucking movie, bro.
Yes.
That's probably her best movie. I feel like.
I'd like to make her a mother.
Mm. She's pretty bad. She's okay. She's like normal person bad. I feel like she's not like movie star bad.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd still hit.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real.
Let's be real. All right, boys. So yeah, man, fucking Alec Baldwin killed someone. We got Sokotoa. Fucking. Oh man. All right.
What a week, dude.
I know.
What a time to be alive.
What a time, bro. We got sandworms, Sokotoing, and then with this I should have done. I gotta start doing like thumbnails, but like with my art, basically. Almost
Yeah.
put like Alec Bald, like draw everything on there.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
sick.
Yeah. But yeah, fuck y'all for fucking testing on the Beagles, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty dirty.
Leave them alone. They're kosher. They're all Jewish.
Sure about that?
They're bagels.
Did they cut their? Never mind.
Probably. Well, you never got your dog neutered before.
But they don't get circumcised.
You've never gotten your dog circumcised before.
Okay, you don't want to circumcise a
not
dog.
personally.
They're
No,
called
you-
Red Rockets for a reason.
Yeah, I was gonna
alright?
say it's supposed
yeah.
to. It's
You
like,
don't
it's
want 'em
like
to always be ready
it's
for lunch.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
No, that's
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
You remember the
God, but-
fucking show or the IP from like 20 years ago, 30 years ago called The Rocketeer?
Yeah.
I don't know why that just popped into my
Yeah,
head, but
'cause
now
the-
I'm just seeing a
the-
giant dog's cock with a jetpack on.
It's just a dog's dick with the Rocketeer helmet
Yeah.
on and a jetpack, but
Yup.
it's just a dick.
Yup.
Bro, because if you circumcised a dog but then got rid of their balls, that's fucked up. Because you're like, the rocket's ready for launch, except there's no fuel. there's no fuel for
Oh,
blast off.
shout out from the
Island Boy. Oh
Big
shit!
Island Boy.
Shout out to Bryant for tuning into the chat. I know from like across the house. He's on in the other room in the house.
Much
Hell yeah!
appreciated, bro.
Thanks for watching, brother.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Man, what a fucking week. But okay, I guess we can kind of talk about what we've got coming up, planned for this week/weekend.
Jism.
Oh,
Oh.
I already got that done
You
yesterday.
care
It was
to
my birthday, bro. I got
elaborate?
some. I got
It's coming up.
Oh, it's coming. It's bubbling up.
Okay. All right. Well, so this weekend, The 29th, we're doing a Halloween party.
That's right.
Starting at 5 o'clock. Come through. We're gonna be playing music. We're gonna do a. What are we doing for the ZUDECAST thing here? We're gonna.
There's an open jam and then a little house set from Bryant and crew, and
Yeah.
of course Crispy Grooves over here.
The Island Boys, as we'll be
yeah.
referred to.
Right. And then for the ZUDECAST, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We're just kind of suss it out and catch the vibe. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ethan's gonna be
CJ
doing
set.
Ethan's gonna open our night with a
hard
set.
rhythm set, bro.
hard jism set.
I
Yeah.
feel it.
Right on. Yeah, we'll be hanging out.
Are you gonna play the Monster Mash?
Oh, the monster fuck.
the monster.
The Monster Fuck.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh, you gotta add that to your set list for sure. And then you gotta add, Spooky Scary Skeletons remix and Ghostbusters theme song and Nutbusters theme song and what's
Yeah, so we're
Dead
doing.
Man's
we're-
Party.
I know we're gonna slap some music and
Yeah.
and vibe and get drunk and yeah, it's $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
And of course, as always, if you want to be on the ZUDECAST, you can come to the party, tune in. We'll be having that segment at the end, but just kind of see what's up. Maybe tell some stories or
Yeah.
shoot the shit. And
Yeah.
then,
We'll just have a hot mic going
Yeah,
around.
rotate it.
I
Yeah,
think we'll,
rotate.
I think we'll just do like a
mhm.
Hot
you know,
potato.
hey, yeah. We'll see what we have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen. Pretty
Yeah.
much anybody that would be watching the ZUDECAST right now is probably going to be
Yeah.
at the party for the most part, except for like Goremonger, out, way out there.
From Florida.
Yeah, but
Tune in anyway and join us in spirit.
hell yeah, dude.
yeah.
Live stream concert. There will be some funny moments for sure. Some crazy Halloween costumes.
Mhm.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fucking lit. Cool. And then let's see. So that's Friday, but Thursday, if you want to come down to Torch Club, I will be playing with the boys out there. We're gonna be playing some funky tunes, some kind of sort of adapted second line brass band type of tunes, and then we're also gonna be playing Thursday at Torch Club, and then Sunday at Shady Lady. We're gonna be funking it up there as well, and it's gonna be fucking epic. Come out, bring your costumes. If you're going to Torch Club, you gotta be fucking vaccinated or whatever. But come out to that too if you can, and shit, we'll see y'all there. Anything else we forgetting, lads?
Oh, yeah. I learned an interesting fact the other day.
Okay.
It's probably going to mess with you for the rest of your life.
Okay, let's say it.
You're not supposed to push your poop out.
What are you supposed to do? Just
You-
let it glide on out.
It's supposed to, yeah. You just,
Yeah.
yep. If you push your poop out for years and years and years, you're not going to be able to fucking hold it in when you get old.
Whoa.
Interesting.
So stop forcing the shit out your ass cheeks.
Just let it happen.
And just let it happen.
But sometimes
Take
if you
it
just
easy.
let it
Like-
happen, it ain't never gonna happen.
Sometimes though. Sometimes you're just like, fuck, and then it just,
But you know what? I'm on the clock, bro. I gotta I gotta take shits fast
I
sometimes.
was gonna say I like to cleanse my bodies, in my youth. So if it
Just
helps me
yeah.
sustain my youth, I'll suffer in old age.
just don't turn your face purple. Like a little
Yeah.
bit of, a little bit of,
Bro,
It's
honest-
not bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a little bit of Kegel.
A little bit.
Don't wreck your rectum,
Yeah.
kids. That's what or else you're gonna end up like Joe Biden on the CNN town hall.
Fuck.
You know that scene where I think it's Chris Pratt or something, forget what show it is, where he's talking about, he's like, I just keep wiping and wiping and
Yeah.
wiping, and it's like there's a marker down there. It just keeps. That's because you're pushing too hard and your
Right.
butthole like
Your shit
fucking
cutter.
mushrooms out, and now you're wiping the
Ooh.
inside of your asshole
Oh,
when it's supposed to
no.
be on the inside. Don't do that.
Oh
Hey,
man.
Don't do that.
Bobby's like, I got prolapse anus from
Now
shitting on you
listen,
bitches
yeah.
so hard.
Well, that's a fun fact.
Pro health tips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Proctologist
Our
Robert
fun
Ware.
poop-related
MD.
segments every episode.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Robert
I know
Ware.
we need to start a segment called Shit Talk, bro, where we just
Yeah.
talk facts about shitting, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this all started because of my Ja Rule story, bro. I was too high on edibles and I had to take a shit while listening to Ja Rule. And I was freaking out until Ja Rule came on. Then I was vibing.
Dude, we need to have a new segment where it's Robert Ware, MD, but the M stands for meconium.
Meconium dealer.
Meconium dealer. Oh my god, bro. They're like, yeah, we actually extracted the meconium from these baby beagles.
Oh my god!
And we have to know. That's the only way we can cure AIDS. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry it had to be this way. Do you want to get AIDS or not?
Just trust the science.
Magic Johnson made us do it. I'm sorry. We didn't want to do it, but we had to.
Yes, the enchanted penis made us kill the babies with sandflies.
Magic Johnson. Yeah, he's like, kill the dogs.
Fuck.
All
right,
just like
boy.
the magic hand
Jesus
from fucking
Christ.
Smash Bros, but it's a giant white cow.
Oh my god! It's like in a glove still.
Yeah.
It's like in a condom.
Yeah. That like
Fuck.
1920s cartoon style glove.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
Got the big ass fucking like.
Like
rim
the
there.
blow bluffs. Yeah.
Like, is that a cock ring? And it's no.
Don't worry about it.
You wouldn't like it anyway.
Fuck.
Anyways.
This has been the
Yeah.
Meconium show.
Meconium 2012.
All right.
Everybody, peace out.
All right. Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much
watching
for
the
watching
Zudecast.
Zudecast. If you watched,
Hell
how?
yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. Good
All
night.
right.
Good night and sweet meconium. What is up? What is up?
Goodbye.
What is up, my Zudes?